Good morning, listeners. This is Linda from News in Bed with a topic of conversation for you on this Wednesday, November 4th, 2015. 8 Vietnamese non-governmental organizations and 1,700 activists who reside within the country and abroad have added their names to an online petition urging Chinese President Xi Jinping to not visit Hanoi this week in protest of China's aggressive policy in the South China Sea. Nguyễn Phú Trọng, General Secretary of the Communist Party of Vietnam, and President Trương Tấn Sang have invited the Chinese leader for a 2-day visit to discuss bilateral relations and regional affairs, as well as to address the National Assembly. The petition outlines 5 points regarding the contentious relationship between Vietnam and China, citing China's 1979 invasion of the Southeast Asian nation, its aggressive moves in the South China Sea, which the Vietnamese call the East Sea, and brutal treatment of Vietnamese fishermen in disputed waters. State-owned media of both countries have not yet specified whether the leaders will discuss the disputed Paracel and Spratly Islands, respectively known as Hoàng Sa and Trường Sa in Vietnamese, where Chinese forces have attacked several Vietnamese fishing boats. China claims sovereignty over the Paracel Islands, which are also claimed by Vietnam and Taiwan, and lays similar claims on the Spratly Islands, which Vietnam, the Philippines, and Malaysia consider part of their sovereign territory. The islands are located amid strategic shipping routes, abundant fishing grounds, and oil and natural gas reserves. Quote, "The purpose of the declaration is to clearly state the opinion of the Vietnamese people," military writer Phạm Đình Trọng, who signed the document, told Radio Free Asia's Vietnamese service. Quote, "Our leader may want to bow down, but this is our voice, the voice of the people showing our attitude and stance towards China." The petition was necessary, he says, because those who oppose China's policies towards Vietnam cannot hold a public rally to express their views. Quote, "In a democratic country, on such an occasion, people can rally to express their opinions, but it is impossible for us to do so," he says. "Therefore, we had to issue the declaration." Nguyễn Thế Hùng, another signatory, and a founder of Bauxite, a Vietnamese website on which intellectuals express their opinions on various topics, said writers and academics, as well as the Vietnamese people, must inform Xi Jinping about the wrongdoings that Vietnam has suffered at China's hands and make known the wishes of the Vietnamese on the South China Sea issue. Nguyễn Thiện Chí, a professor at Ho Chi Minh City Pedagogical University who signed the petition, says he welcomes the opportunity for an exchange of opinions during Xi Jinping's visit, as long as it benefits Vietnam. Quote, "The policy of our Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the party is to diversify our relationship. We want friendship and peace, but friendship requires both sides. It requires courtesy and civility. It is impossible to have when the other side turns its back on it." Unquote. And that is our topic of conversation for today. Have a wonderful Wednesday, and we'll see you tomorrow.